Hey guys, welcome back. This is West WV Farm Life, West Virginia Farm Life. I'm Tracy and I'm glad you stopped by. Now, I have been on the road for 2 weeks. The husband and children and I, we met up with my husband who was already out in Utah, and the kids and I flew out there and met him, and then we drove back. So we've been gone 2 weeks. He's been gone 3. But I haven't been on the farm to show you my high tunnel progress in a while. So I'm so excited to take you in and show you the growth and the progress that's happened over the last 2 weeks while I've been gone. Now, you're probably wondering how I was gone and who took care of my high tunnel. So I'm just going to answer you. My father-in-law has been very diligent, very diligent about taking care of my high tunnel. He came up every morning to open it, and he came down every evening to water and close it up. And not only did he do that, he tied up some of my tomatoes for me. He fertilized some plants for me. Well, we fertilize as we water, but he had to do some hand fertilizing because we had some that wasn't looking good. And I'll tell you about that when we're in there. And just very helpful and very diligent. And I appreciate him so much. Now I'm very excited to show you, and it's silly for me to get so excited. Like, I'm a little bit giddy, with exciting news to share. So I'm just going to take you in and show you what's going on, give you a little bit of a tour, tell you a little bit about the plants and what's happening. So let's go do it. Are you ready? Look at all this growth. Holy cow. Just look at the size of these tomatoes. Awesome. So this first row of tomatoes here, this very first row, is Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are determinate tomatoes, which means they already are going to produce how much they're going to produce, and that's it. You can't just keep them going and let them keep growing like the interdeterminate. So I have a whole row of determinate Roma tomatoes. And when I left here, I think there was about 40 tomatoes on my plants. I just want you to look. I don't know if this gets you guys as excited as I am, but I am thrilled. Just the vast amount of these Roma tomatoes, and they're actually pretty good size. There's some that are really nice sized tomatoes for a Roma tomato. Just look at the size of those ones down there. I mean, we're going to be very blessed with lots of tomatoes. Romas are a very thick tomato. They're good for sauces. And I wanted to show you this. This one was here just a little bit ago, and I snuck in and I picked it. I should have picked it on video, but look, my first tomato that I got off the vine. I already got it, but it's July 4th, 2021, and I'm going to be able to go back to the house and eat this yummy tomato. It'll probably go on a... Okay, so you're going to think I'm gross, but what it'll probably go on is a tomato and peanut butter sandwich. And I know that sounds gross, but my brother had me try it years ago. So what you do is you want to toast a piece of bread, slather some peanut butter on it, slice a homegrown tomato, salt and pepper it, leave it open-faced, and then just eat it. Oh, that's so good. I can't wait. But let's back to the tour. So here we are with all the Roma tomatoes. I'm just showing you the plants and just showing you how full. They're just full of tomatoes. And again, this might not excite you guys as much as it excites me, but I am thrilled. I'm thrilled. Just look at how many tomatoes are on this plant. Holy cow. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Woo! I'm excited. Now, the very last 2 tomatoes tomato plants are Mr. Stripey's. And the lady I bought them from said she didn't have really very good luck with her Mr. Stripey's in her high tunnel. So we're going to see. But look at that. Look at the difference. This was planted at the same time as that one. From the same nursery, everything. But, oh well. So then over here, my second row of tomatoes, we have, these are Jet Star, I believe. Yeah. Jet Star starts about right here. So I have 6 Jet Star. And then the rest of these all the rest of them down there are West Virginia 63 Centennial tomatoes. And these were recommended for me to start in the high tunnel, or to do in a high tunnel. This is my first year growing, so I mean they're pretty full too. But my Romas, before I left, I had like 40 tomatoes on there, and I was thrilled that I had 40 tomatoes on my Roma plants. And I got a message halfway through, or maybe the end of my trip, and my father-in-law said he'd done a count, and I had 131 tomatoes. I haven't counted since I've been home, but how exciting! It's the little things that make me happy. Okay, so the third row is peppers, and I have 3 pimento pepper plants. I've never grown them before, but it's coming along nicely. And then I have, I believe, some jalapenos. Now, jalapenos that I've grown before are not very big, but these things are pretty long. So, I don't know. I've got, I think, 6 jalapenos, and then I have green California Wonders. And down here, I've got some pepper plants. I didn't have any green peppers before I left, and look at the growth on them. Yay! Still have bloom happening. And I have some gypsy peppers. Yay! And then at the very end, I have sweet banana peppers. Now, you're probably seeing this hot mess. This hot mess was very little watermelon plants, and I was warned not to grow them in a high tunnel, that they spread and take over and take a lot of room. But oh well, I wanted to try them, so that's what I'm doing, and they seem to be doing very well. Now, I was telling you, my father-in-law had to do he helped me out and was doing some hand fertilizing and hand watering, because I just want you to look at this. I don't know if you remember the arches that built. So the exact same thing is planted on both sides, and this was planted at the same time as this, with the exact same seeds. So they've not done really well in that last row. We don't know if the water's not getting to them right, or what's happening, but there's a vast difference in both sides. So he said they started taking off and doing better once he was hand watering them and he fertilized them a little. So we're going to keep hand watering and hope that helps. And then I have this row of tomatoes are interdeterminate tomatoes, and this one right here is a Cherokee purple, and I'm excited to try those. I've never tried a Cherokee purple tomato, so I'm excited to try that. And I only have one of them. But let's see. Right here we have, what is it? Beefsteak. Okay, so I have beefsteak, and then I have some Better Boy, and then up here, I believe, I'm getting into some water happening. I'm watering the plants as I'm doing the tour. Big Boy, Better Boy, beefsteak, and a Cherokee tomato. And then the next little group of tomatoes down there is Oxheart and Beef Master, I think. And these are determinate. So yeah, the Beef Master and Oxheart are determinate, just like the Romas. So they have a determinate amount of tomatoes they're going to produce, and that's it. Interdeterminate are what the inner two tomato rows are, and I'm hoping they'll grow right up this vine. We'll keep clipping it. We'll keep clipping the leaves back, and hopefully they'll grow tomatoes long into the summer and fall. So then I have my cabbage plants. Look how cute they are. They did not look anything like this when I left, so they've done an amazing, they had some amazing growth. So that's it, guys. That's it. that's it for you. That is my tour of the little high tunnel and the progress that it's made since I've been gone. Really, I couldn't be happier. My father-in-law did an amazing job. I really appreciate all the help. You just can't leave the farm if you don't have somebody as a backup to help you, and he stepped up and helped. And believe it or not, when I was away, I actually had a dream about my high tunnel at one point. I had a dream that, like, when I came back, there was just a few leaves on all the plants, and they weren't dead, but there was just a few leaves, and they looked all dried and droopy. And then Dalton, our youngest, he said, "Mom, I had a dream about your high tunnel and it got completely flooded." So it was funny that we both had dreams about the high tunnel. Apparently when you spend a lot of time in something and with something, you think about it. I don't know. I didn't have any doubts that he wouldn't take good care of it. Like, he's been gardening way longer than me. He knows what he's doing. I had no doubt in his ability. I don't know why we just both had dreams, but I'm going to get this water turned off. The fertilizer is down in this bucket, and it automatically sucks up as I'm watering the plants. So I'm going to turn off the watering system for now. I think they've got plenty. You can see water coming out on top of the black. It looks like I'm going to have to come up and do some weeding, which I expected. And I'm going to shut it down for the night, guys. All right, you have a great night. Thanks for watching. Hey, and please subscribe. The best way you can help me keep doing these videos and sharing my life and our farm life and our family with you is to subscribe and share it. Share it with your friends and get them to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.